Number 5. I'm not sure who actually came up with this saying. You find it a lot if you look on the web and Google it. I don't know who the original source was. But I heard it at one time, and it had a lot of resonance for me. You know, there are a lot of powerful emotions in life. There's greed, and there's envy, and fear is certainly one of them. And fear can impact us in a number of ways. It can cause you to withdraw and just not deal with the situation. It can cause you to freeze, in the sense you just can't decide and you can't move. But it can also give you the courage to act, to risk, to change when change is appropriate, to change yourself when change is required. My wife said to me, you know, fear can paralyze you or it can energize you. And it can energize you to seek those changes in your life that are really critical when it's time for you to make a change. And in doing so, be prepared, I think, in 3 dimensions. Number 1, the next slide, be prepared to take intelligent risks, as I would call them. Here, you know, use your powers of analysis. What am I afraid of? Why am I afraid? What's the worst case that can happen? Have I got it covered? There is an approach to problem solving and analysis that I would call intelligence and intelligent risk taking. And use that power of analysis to unlock some of the fear. But also be prepared to trust your instincts. How does it feel? In addition to what does my analysis show? And it's that combination, I think, of your analysis and your gut feeling that can give you the courage to act when action is called for. And finally, you know, you don't have to be alone in all this. I remember when I went to the first parents' weekend at my daughter's undergraduate college, and the person up front speaking said to the parents as we were sitting out there, well, you know, we're trying to get these young men and women to understand that asking for help is an act of independence. It's not a sign of weakness. And I thought, that was a wonderful sentiment. You know, I heard that now almost 25 years ago. But it's so true, and yet it's so often not accepted or practiced. We see it as a sign of weakness. Linda Hill, in her studies of MBA graduates of the Harvard Business School, go off to their first-time jobs as managers or in managerial roles, which can be a real struggle. A lot of difficulty in terms of why am I having so much problem here? She said in fewer than half the cases, the people actually ask for help, which is pretty amazing. You don't have to face these fears alone. You can ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It is an act of independence.